Yo, what's going on guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get Paul Silas in the fastest way possible. There's no direct method to get him really easily, but this is the fastest way possible to get him because he's a very rare card, and he's a very good card, so you guys are going to really want to use this method to try to get him, and he'll be a great addition to your team. If you guys are new here, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 2 to 3 Myteam videos every single day and give some of the best no money spent content, tips and tricks on the platform. Without further ado, let's show you guys how to get Paul Silas easy and fast. So guys, what the method is, let's say you're starting off with a board and you see at the bottom there's 100 points to give, right? And you're at the game number 1. You haven't played a single game and you have 100 points to give. What you're going to do to get the fastest way possible is you're going to quit out of your first 4 games. So what is 21? Because if you lose the game, you lose 21 points. So 21 times 4, I'm pretty sure if my math is correct, is 84 points. That means you have 16 points to give up. That means you can't lose a single game. So if you were one of the best players in the game, like Splash, Ty, or you're really good at the game, or you know you can win all your games, you want to quit out of your first 4 games. So that's going to be all of the black tier, so the first 4 games, so you're gonna miss out on that first board, but that's fine because we don't care about that board. Then you just got to win 6 in a row. That's how it's gonna work. So if you're not as good at the game, what I would recommend doing is just quitting out of your first 2 games. If you struggle to get to the top board, then don't quit out of a single game. But if you're someone like me who I can easily win 6 in a row, I'm just gonna quit out of my first 4 games and then play the last 6 to get Paul Silas as fast as possible. So you just got to judge out, and honestly, don't try to push it. If you're not that good at the game, don't try to quit out of the first 4, because that means you have to go 6-0. You can't lose a game, right? And you don't want to risk it. So I would say for most people, quit out of the first 2 games and you should be fine, because that means you can lose 2 more games, and that should be enough to go 8-2. You should be able, 6-2. You should be able to do that. But if not, just don't even quit out a game. This method's not really for you. But if you feel like you want a chance to try to get him as fast as possible, the reason why you want to quit out of the first 4 games is just look how fast it is to quit a game. I'm gonna load up into a game. I'm gonna quit. Now I'm 4 boards ahead, right? Instead of having to play these first 4 games, they're gonna take 5 minutes each. You're saving yourself about 20 minutes of gameplay just by quitting out of the first 4 games. So I'm gonna quit right here, so you guys can see we load into a game. I quit, and I'm gonna lose 21 points, right? So I was at 79 points to give. Now I should be at whatever the total is. What is that? 68, 58. Okay, so now we're on board number 3. I'm pretty sure. We're on board number 3. So now I'm going to quit another game, right? Because I'm pretty sure I did win my first game, so this won't be the best example, but this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just load. Again, I'm not using my team that I normally use, because again, I'm just quitting the game. I don't really care, right? Quit the game. I'm going to go until I have 1. I can only lose 1 more game. That's what I'm going to go to, right? So I should have, how many points am I going to have left? 37. So I can quit out of 1 more game. Again, I'm pretty sure I won my first game. That's the reason why. So you guys can see now I'm on this board. What I'm going to do is go here and quit out of another game, right? And then I'm gonna be left with about 16 points to give, and that's basically how it worked, right? You guys can see I quit out of the game, and now we should have 16 points left to give, and we're gonna already be on that red board, which is really helpful for someone like me who wants to try to get to that top board as fast as possible and just give myself the best chance at Paul Silas. Now I can't lose another game, but to get a chance at Paul Silas, I only have to win 3 games now, and it's a lot faster. So that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to make it too much longer of a video. Some other tips to get Paul Silas for the team construction is basically what you want to do is you want to have, in my opinion, you want to have 2 people you can score the basketball with. I see a lot of people running AK, Kawhi, and a big who can't shoot. It's how do you score with that lineup? I understand it provides you good defense, but you want guys who can dribble the ball, play good defense, and score, and basically just score the ball. And then you want 1 big man. So Kirilenko, our big man is going to be D-Rob. Some budget centers you could use is Porzingis, Josh Smith, George Mikan, right here, George Mikanen. And then you want your ball handler. So whoever you think you can score the ball with the best on your team, that's who you want to use. And then that third guy, so the first 2 are very self-explanatory. They're a big man, right, who most likely hopefully can shoot, and then you want your best player on your team, basically who you can score the best with at least. And then for your third option, you could go a lock like AK, right? I see a lot of people going locks and going AK, being hey, he's my lock. But for me, I want to go someone who can play defense, but I want another scorer. So for my lineup, I'm going to pick another scorer, and I'm going to pick Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony. And what I'm going to do, guys, in this video is I'm going to play through this board, and I'll show you guys if I do get Paul Silas. If I don't get Paul Silas, then you won't see the rest of it. But if I do get Paul Silas, or I'll get to the top board and show you guys. So I'll see you guys at the top board right now. I'm going to play with this lineup, and I'll see you guys at the top board. Okay guys, we didn't end up getting Paul Silas on the board. We played all the way through to the top and we didn't see Paul Silas, so I thought there's no reason to really show it in a Paul Silas video. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video and you learned something from this video, that you can get Paul Silas a little bit quicker if you quit out of your first couple of games to make it a little bit easier and faster for you. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.